We welcome you to Blues Game Day Live here in Dallas, Texas, alongside Kelly Chase, the one and only Kelly Chase, by the way. I'm Darren Robert Pang, and we talk about proverbial 4-point games. Would this be a 4-point game here against the Dallas Stars?
Well, I think it's not even just the measuring stick part of it, the importance of it. To take away 2 points from a team or take away points from a team, I don't think it's been a bigger game of the season. I mean, this is what you're chasing now. You got to find a way. If you're going to get in the playoffs, the emotion has to show through, the competitiveness has to show through. And what better game and what better place to do it than tonight against the team you're chasing?
The Dallas Stars played a heck of a game the other night. It was entertaining against Tampa Bay. And I thought for 7 or 8 minutes, Tampa Bay, even though they were playing back-to-back chaser, they came in and they forechecked like crazy. They played a heavy game. Didn't really allow Dallas to get on track, but I give Dallas a lot of credit. They stuck with it. Obviously ended up getting a valuable point with, the closing 5 or 6 seconds of the game.
Resiliency with them. And don't you find with the Dallas Stars, too, they stick. It was much like the Ken Hitchcock coached Blues team as well, where their ability to defend has been there. If there's puck possession teams, sometimes they'll keep. It looks like they're maybe not handling the puck much, but they seem to be staying to the outside, and yet they don't give up a lot. But when they get their opportunities, they capitalize, and they did this. They gritted down 4 seconds left in the game. They tie a game up, get a very important point. But you and I were talking about it. They're getting kind of the shared goaltending here too. It seems like it's a little bit up and down. And I assume we're going to see Bishop tonight?
Yeah, we definitely am. This is the hallway here of the Stars. And with this 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, there's no morning skate, whatever, but I just saw Kerry Letton, and he said he's not playing. Ben has been great.
At times?
He has been. He's been on fire. Now, then there's been some games where he's given up some goals that you can tell they're not Ben Bishop-style goals. And then he turns around and he makes a great save and gets them right back into the game. So that'll be a huge test in this game. I want to go back to the last game the Blues played against Detroit, because I didn't do the game. I sat at home. I watched that game, and I thought, wow, what a tenacious effort. And a guy that would appreciate the fact that the Brodziak line with Upshall and Thorburn, they started the game. I think in the first 1 minute and 20 seconds, they were on the ice 3 times. And I like that Mike Yeo gave them that responsibility, let them lead the charge on the physical part of it and the tenacity part of it. And it looks like that line's going to stay together. And why wouldn't it in this game?
There's 2 things that you said that are coincidental from what my conversation is. One, I talked about it in the game like 4 times. Because it was what they wanted to. Well, you should have been, as opposed to anything else. There was Justin Ablocator. They won a box out of the game, and from a physical presence, he was non-factor.
That's right.
Nielsen, competitive guy, and of course Helm, and that's the line that went out against him. When you look at all of them, they're between 24 and 27 points. Well, these 3 guys are out on the ice, trying to turn a wheel to try and get the offense, but from the physical standpoint, box straight out. The second thing is, I talked to Kyle Brodziak this morning at the breakfast. I said, hey, I know things aren't going from the team standpoint just exactly like you'd like them to go, but I have to tell you this because I've said this on the air, and you're our hard hat winner last game. I don't believe I've ever seen you play better hockey since you've been a St. Louis Blue than you're playing right now. And I said, I'm telling you that because you should be proud of the leadership by example. And if guys were following in your footsteps right now, you'd be in a different place. He appreciated it, but he also said, I made myself a little bit lighter, and I feel good, and I feel like I'm in the right spot. We just got to get some team wins here. So when you talk about the character you were just talking about that line being together, he's the guy leading the charge.
Yeah, and Scotty Upshall made a simple game for Thorburn to get it on the forecheck. His dumps into the offensive zone were laid into the right areas so that Thorburn could come in and crash and bang. And early on, that's what he did. So let's move along to Dallas for a second, because we want to take this before the game starts.
Right, let's do this again.
Tyler Seguin, he's obviously on fire for them. He's the 3rd most shots in the league. Vladdy Tarasenko, the 4th most shots in the league. Vladdy's had a lot of confidence against the Dallas Stars, and Tyler Seguin, he plays well against a lot of teams.
Well, Sagan's been a huge factor for them. I mean, he's a dynamic player because he can go laterally and move the puck to both sides. He's got that Modano type speed through the neutral zone, so that makes him real effective too. And it's not like he's passing to someone that's just got up that's a 4th line type of player.
Jamie Benn's a pretty good player.
Jamie Benn, Radulov, whoever you put on that, those are pretty good guys to dish the puck off to. So he makes himself a threat with his speed, plus he can go laterally, and then you have to respect the guys that are on either side of you. On the flip side of it, and you were talking about Tarasenko, Brett Hall was on the flight yesterday. He sat at the back of the plane with Tarasenko, and he made some comments, and general comments where Vladdy, no matter what, he goes, first of all, he's a very intelligent guy. No matter what some of the gripes are with some of the things that he might see, he said, Vladdy, it's your job. You should get 2 goals a game, and it's your job to figure out how you're going to do that. And it's your job to make guys around you better. Yeah. And he put a lot of the onus on, hey, pick this team up. You're a difference maker, and you should be a generational player. Pretty bold statement, but Hully really thinks a lot of Vladdy, and he thinks a lot of Vladdy's intelligence.
Yes, he does.
And he said, listen, if we're going to make a difference, it's got to be you leading the charge. However you decide that you got to rub a guy, kick a guy, whatever it is to do, be a leader. I think that's an impactful statement. It's unfortunate that it's March and Brett's having that conversation right now.
Well, it's great to see Brett. He's going to be dropping the puck in this afternoon's game, so you can see that on Fox Sports Midwest, John Kelly and myself, and you can also listen to the boys on Y98, Curbs and Chasers. So the great boy, Hully looks good too. I'm good to see him. Good to see him drop the puck. I think he's going to wear a blue suit.
Well received here in Dallas, and
absolutely,
so.
Always. He's a legend here. So enjoy the game, big boy.
All right, enjoy.
Be great. Bring it to the people. Okay.
I'm going to do my best.
Okay. For Kelly Chase, you know who I am. I'm Darren Robert Pang. Enjoy the game, everybody.